computer.
Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, I got a pick 6, and then they get that.
NFL on EA Sports.
On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right.
That's crazy. Somebody sleep?
Sound like it.
Side.
Newton's pass.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Here's Patterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Gerald Everett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018 in his 3rd season in the NFL. It's Baker Mayfield.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers for Abdullah on the ground last week. 14 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. I'll give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 8-yard.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Newton. Again has it complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton. And it's caught by Parker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the air now with Newton. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 5.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Well, this is caught by Gibb. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Junior.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 32-yard line.
Again, Newton. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jets 7, Seahawks nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone? So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Patterson on the draw play. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going.
What's up, bud?
To the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first
Learning
down.
just how stupid randoms can be. How about you?
But that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
Just when I think I've hit rock bottom with randoms, it gets deep.
3 is just not that good.
And people say we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time.
That's how it was.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Following the penalty, Abdullah. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 20,
handoff to Abdullah.
Oh my God, he failed. I just had a
Some of
triple
these play
team
calls,
on me on the park.
I get a little
So I pass it to our
You know
wide
me,
open
because
paint
it's easy
thieves
to
who
step in
proceeds
this
to
booth,
miss a
right, and make
layup.
all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
I gave up at that point. Like, I literally
Because
gave up.
otherwise, this defense is going to gang up on the run.
You
So-
cannot have their entire team on me in this. That's just
And
not
that is
okay.
incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to
Man, I
start
can't
the
win a
game.
game
It's
with this
certainly not the
fantasy
way you want to
team,
start
boy.
when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun.
We're going for a 4th and
And
13.
that will be incomplete.
incomplete. Intended for Ted.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And now Edelman.
Shippity bobbity bibbity.
It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they begin the drive with Abdullah. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
A second down run for Abdullah. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The sack by Terrell Suggs. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home. That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. That third down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Damn.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coming up at halftime, we'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
This nigga is trash.
No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground now. Here's Abdullah. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, it's Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Nothing.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case,
Bro, that
are
shit's
they
weird
upset
to
that
me.
the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here. If they feel like they had something going, they just need to do a little bit
How'd you
better or
find
not.
that?
We'll find out. And he's taken down. It's a
No, I
gain
know
of
that.
3
How'd you
from
find the
17
gift?
to the 20.
Brought him down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this
weird.
drive.
I'm talking about that
Now on
secret
2nd and 16, Mayfield.
That shit's
And he's
fucking
going to
weird,
be
man.
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Levante David. And he will not get all the way home.
They
but
not
he
even-
will
they don't
take
even
this
get
back
good.
down
Like,
to about
it's
the
rough.
2-yard
Like-
line.
Will take over first down.
They come out with
Like,
one
y'all
back
doing
and
these
3
secret
tight
parties, you're
ends.
trash.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes
All these niggas
forward,
getting
but
hurt
comes
off
up
the
short of
ball.
goal
Like,
line
what
as
are
he'll
you
get a
talking
yard
about?
down to about the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still
10.
have the lead.
And they've
I
got
thought
to
it
get
dropped to
fortunate
10.
about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
2nd down and goal.
I mean, that's crazy.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Virgil Green, his first
Baker
touchdown
Mayfield,
of the year.
dislocated
And the
shoulder.
Jets capitalize on the
Oh,
short field as
that's
they
the
take
rest
it
of
in
the
for
season.
6.
Lining up for the
Bruh,
Always important to get the first score of the second half.
he's
Now
not
starting
even
to pull
in the
away a little
fucking
bit, get
game.
some breathing room going.
Wait, what?
Now we find out about the fortitude
Yes.
of the group that's behind.
Oh,
Because they were counting on getting
no.
into the game a little bit
Are you
more.
serious?
Maybe they get the first score.
I'm dead ass
That
serious,
doesn't
bruh.
happen.
They just
That's
scored a touchdown.
terrible.
Almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how
And
hard
Baker
they play the
Mayfield
rest
got
of the
hurt.
game.
That nigga fell off the bike.
Dislocated
This will knock it
shoulder.
into the end zone.
Hey, stop
And
it.
ultimately cannot get this
Oh,
out to the
stop that shit
25-yard
right now.
line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're down 17-0. Really
My
needing
quarterback
to
got
find
injured
that
on
offensive
defense, y'all.
spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Abdullah. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 8 yards
Man,
to
I might
go
not
on
even finish
2nd
out my
down.
fantasy. I'm gonna go where I'm winning. I'm an 11-2 in the real roster.
Chance for the backup here to throw.
not gonna
Airing
play.
this one out for Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That's some
How about some
bullshiggy, the
applause for the
same
defense
Sean
there? They
Shiggy.
forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the
done with this
return
game.
as he's covered up quickly. And the offense will
What happened?
take over with a...
Nah, I'm just done with this game, bro. I'm still on the fact that I lost my quarterback on defense.
Chill out.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were buoyed,
Yeah, I just
Charles,
stumped the
by
game,
a big
bro.
second half that put this one on ice.